24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome, Madison County School Sports Television. I'm Rick Marley along with our athletic director here at Madison Southern, Calvin Creech. How's it going, Calvin?
It's going good. It's a beautiful day today for baseball. Can't imagine being any other place right now.
Great here. The field looks really in good shape. First year head coach, Mr. Coach Combs. Tell me a little bit about him.
Well, we stole him out of Estill County. He's a coach with a long history of wins. I think he has over 300 wins. He's in Kentucky's Hall of Fame for being a baseball coach. Just a great guy to be around, teaching the kids fundamentals, teaching them how to be great young men, and then wins and losses. That's secondary right now.
Right. I totally agree. Role model for the kids and bring it on to the next level. It's going to take a little while for Southern. We've had some coaches changes here in the last several years.
We have.
But how do you think he can instill that a little bit more, or is this dedication?
Well, I think one thing that's going to help is the consistency we have. I think Coach Combs is going to be around for quite some time, and you're right. This year, you know, it's kind of a filling out process, getting back to some fundamentals and building that camaraderie not only with this team but with the community. And I think with time, all that's going to fall right into place.
Okay, we're going to take a little break here, and we have some sponsors that we're going to mention here in a few seconds. So we'll be right back in a few seconds.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Madison Southern Field in Berea, Kentucky. They just announced Madison Southern's out in the field first for being the home team, and we'll be hearing our national anthem here in a few seconds. Danville, I think, came in as 0-2, and I've looked on a little bit. They've been outscored 20-4, and as Madison Southern too, also Calvin has been a little run some runs they're scoring, but it's a brand new game here. So one of them going to get off the schneid, so to speak. So
yeah, one team's going to leave here with a win under the belt today.
Now, Griffin Norris is the pitching today, and I think he could probably it might come an old no-hitter today, or at least a shutout.
He is one of those power pitchers that we have that really, when he puts it together, he's always around the plate, and then he brings it.
Tell me a little bit about Norris there. What kind of kid is he?
He's a great kid. He's a kid that's played for the baseball team, I believe, 4 years, and he's started all 4 years that he's played.
So what you was saying about Griffin there, Norris, so real good kid.
Real good kid.
Student.
Yeah, when he's not pitching, he plays shortstop, and he's got a little pop in his bat as well. So he's a real important part of this baseball team, and a lot of what we do this year is going to revolve right around him.
Okay. Now, what you're telling me right here, he's probably going to go to college somewhere, and maybe could he play baseball in the next level?
I think that he could. He could go to one of our college. I know that Union and Trancey, there were big recruiters in this area, and especially for kids that are maybe just below Division I, but if they want to continue playing at that next level, he is definitely one of those that could do that if that's what he chooses to do. Good grades, good playing ability. He's really got what it takes to go on and play at another level.
So these other classmen, they look up to him and for guidance, and I'm more than likely he's probably the team captain this year, more than likely.
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me that he was. He is a leader of this team. He's not one of those people that are outwardly vocal, or at least, not that I've seen, but I know that the other players pay attention to what he's got to say, and they follow his lead a lot.
Okay. Well, we got Southern's out here in the field first for the top of the first. We got Connor Buchanan playing right field, batting first. We got Lucas Owens out on second base. Third is Griffin Norris, and he's pitching. He's the Hawthorne flamethrower. We'll see what happens. We got Miss Van over here playing first base. We got John Meeks playing center field, and Eastern Shouse is playing third base, and we've got Todd Shad in left field, and we got Reese Barker at shortstop, and Jonathan Ross catching.
That right there is a pretty good lineup.
And up to bat for Danville is a Mason Schroeder. He's played center field for Danville. And we got two umpires here today at this game. We got Nicholas Atkins behind the catch plate, and we've got Charles Gancio on the first base side. So Danville comes in here, like we were saying, 0-2, and they have had hard time scoring runs. If Griffin's on his game, I think we'll have a shutout.
I think there's a possibility for that. It looks like their bats may be struggling a little bit, kind of like ours are, but I hope that today we're going to break out of that.
All it takes is a few players start hitting, and it's just like contagious.
That's right.
You're exactly right.
And our girls started 0-2 this year, the softball team, and they went to Lincoln County last night and got off the snide, so to speak. They won that game 11-3, so their bats woke up last night.
Now, do they return a lot of people on this girls' softball team?
We've got some girls that can play at the next level. We've got a bunch of seniors this year, and we're really hoping to make a run at the region. But, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's a long season. I mean, if it comes right there, spring training, everybody get their feet wet at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Schroeder just takes a walk to the first base side, so Griffin looks back in the dugout, look at Coach Combs there to see if he gets some instructions there.
Yeah, first time on the mound, probably a little bit nervous, and then he'll get over that here pretty quick.
Batting now for Danville is Ben Mahan. Now, this one thing I can't get over these kids these days that goes high school. They're all big. They're strong. And can you touch a little bit on that, what y'all do at Southern about weightlifting and all that, if you can do for each sports follow along?
Yeah, we've really tried to adopt that philosophy over the last 4 or 5 years, is getting them in the weight room, revolving gym classes around our baseball team and our football teams and our basketball teams, and trying to get them in the weight room, trying to get them bigger, trying to get them stronger, because there's rarely a case where you say, that kid's maybe too big, he's maybe too strong, he's too fast. So all that stuff helps.
His third baseman comes in there a little bit there, might be have a little butt squeeze here, go to get the guy to go to second. So that's Shouse coming in there, so something might be on right here. But what I was going to tell you, though, this like John Clark when he inherited the football team a couple years ago, my hat's off to him. Because I remember when coming up here as a couple years ago, I thought my daughter was in the band, and I looked at the football team. I said, that's it? I thought, where's the other offense or defense come out? But you know what? Hats off to him. He got a lot of kids coming out. They hit the weights. They got stronger, and they competed.
That's right. We got numbers, and they're working with them every morning right now, hard in the weight room, and it's made a difference.
And anymore, we was talking a little bit early, like your job is year-round. Now, the athletes anymore from either high school, middle school, it's all year-round.
Yeah, we're constantly working with no matter what team that they play for. Even those 2 or 3 sports players are always going from place to place. And, and that's another thing. We're having a lot of players now that aren't playing those 3 sports or 4 sports. They're focusing on that 1 or 2, and some are just focusing on football. Some are just focusing on baseball. So, our numbers are up at participation, but they're down really with that multi-sport person that we used to get back even when I was in high school.
Right. Now, Griffin, this walked Mahan there. Then Stam is up to bat. And coach, one of the pitch coach comes out there and talking to Griffin a little bit. And I think he's just more or less probably telling him just to bear down, calm down. You've got people behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust your defense. And like you said, with his first game of the season, he's got to work out a little kinks.
Yeah, it looks like he was just reminding him of his arm position, throw strikes, just pitch.
And here's the windup, and he throws outside on ball. That looked pretty close there.
From up here, it looks like he painted that corner.
Yeah, it looks like that pretty good, didn't it? Well, if he starts to maybe, on this batter here, this groove one down the middle, like they're not going to take the bat off the shoulders yet. They've not even offered out a pitch to swing yet. So
I don't think anybody's swung at a pitch yet.
He offered a bunt to that ball right there, kind of went foul there. So there's something might be on there. So we'll see how Southern positions themselves on this sacrifice, maybe a bunt to go to the guy from second go to third. So
yeah, they're definitely want to put those runners in scoring position. So we'll see if they can execute here and see what we can do maybe to keep them from executing.
Well, at the complex too. Also, we have an archery tournament going on, and these other sports we was talking about, and you have a new sports that I'm not familiar with a little bit is the lacrosse.
Yeah, we've got some kids that are playing lacrosse. It's not a school-affiliated sport. It's kind of like a club team, and really it's a Madison County lacrosse where they're taking all the kids from Central. They may be taking some from here and putting them together, and they practice here just about every day after school. They're really a dedicated group of kids, and I take my hats off to them.
That ball was just hit by Stram to shortstop, and then it was slow rolling, and then Reese kind of bobbled a little bit right there. But we got loaded bases, no outs, and a little pressure on Griffin right now.
Mm-hmm. And I think there just seems like all the kids right now are playing with just a little pressure on them. There we go.
There we go. I think if he gets sitting there and starts gripping that first strike, the boy's going to have to swing that bat.
Yeah, he can get ahead of those batters. They're going to have to start swinging, and everything's going to fall right into place.
Yeah, he'll get back in command here. So see if he can work out of this jam, giving no runs up. Straight up, going to the third base side, out of play. Yeah, he's got a head up in there. There are 2 strikes. So we'll see if he might throw a little curve here or take something off and kind of buckle his knees.
That's right. We don't need him to throw it in the dirt, though, and let that run from third score. So, you waste that 0-2 pitch, but let's not waste it too much.
I'm about like you anymore. I think if you just go after your hitter. Another foul ball down the left side. And then we got Brian Baxov up for Danville, and he's pitching for them. So big old boy right there.
Yeah, he does. Definitely looks big. He might bring the heat as well. And in the last 2 games we've played, we've faced pitchers that their fastball may be 60 miles an hour at the most. So we haven't really had somebody throwing real hard against us yet.
Ball up to shortstop. Reese has got it. Throws to first. Out at there. First run scores. Man on second, third. 1-0 Danville.
That's a good play.
Good play.
Get that out and try nothing crazy.
Now batting Hamilton Young.
Hamilton Young's for Danville, and he's the shortstop, and he will be batting right now.
Like I was saying, you're in practice and you're practicing thinking that you're going to face pitchers that can, throw the ball, and then you get in there with some pitchers that throw it kind of slow, and it really gets the team off the rhythm. And I really felt like that last game against Model, we were off our rhythm just because of how, honestly slow that pitcher was coming.
It's just a timing issue where they just think, well, I'm gonna kill it if this guy don't throw as hard, and it's hard to hit a slow pitcher.
You have to stay back, and you have to keep reminding yourself, and it just really gets your swing just in a different position.
That's a good old strike from Griffin right there.
Hey, it looks like he's pitching a little bit better now.
I believe he just got a little bit warmed up there. I think he threw a few pitches there and then get it going right there. And we'll see. He's looking in at the catcher. Here's a wind-up and pitch. Throws it in dirt. Good play by the catcher. Good play by Jonathan Ross. Get that ball in front of him. Jonathan Ross looks into the coach to see what we're going to come up with this next pitch with, see if we can get this sure out here. Be nice to have the old swinging K right here.
It would. That would be big.
Pitch to Young there. John Young is a designated hitter for Danville and fouled that one off. So and Griffin takes the ball there. He's looking in. He's getting the pitch from the catcher, and here we go. And he throws. Thank you.
No, they need to ask. Oh. Well, it's just kind of hard to check when the other umpire is behind the pitcher's mound.
It looked like he went around to us up here in the booth.
I wouldn't have been surprised if he didn't say swung there.
Griffin looks again there to the catcher. He looks over to third and throw home. Back to shortstop. Picks up by Reese. Throws to first base. 2 outs. Run scores. 2-0 Danville. Now I know the high school girls here at Southern here had a wonderful season.
Yes, they did. They set a lot of different records and met a lot of goals that we had. They won 22 games this year. That's the most that any team has ever won. As a matter of fact, the only team that has won close to that was last year's team, and they won 21. We won a game in the regional tournament, which no basketball team has ever done. So hats off to Coach Simmons and her staff, and especially to those girls. They really put it out there on the line every day.
Right, that's real good. And it creates a good atmosphere at school. Mm-hmm. It leads over to studying all this and going to the game and getting everybody involved. As well as I know, idle time for kids is not good.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
John Roney's up, and he is the catcher for Danville. Got the runner on third for Danville, and we got 2 outs. See if we can get out of this inning here. Just getting up 2 runs. Here's the windup and the pitch. There's this good old strike right there. Mm-hmm. He's playing that old hard ball right now.
Yeah, that was a very good pitch, low down in the strike zone. If they're forced to hit that all day, then they're not going to get 2 runs every inning. I'll guarantee you that. Again,
here goes the windup. Those. Oh, there's 2. Woo! Man, that's the old catcher mitts popping up here. We can hear it all the way over here in the booth.
Yeah, he's grooving it now.
Come on, G, baby.
Ball hit to second base. It's a slow roller. And an out from the umpire. Had to wait on there a little bit.
Yeah, good dig by Devin.
Danville's up 2-0 after half inning. We're going to go get some sponsors here to get on here, a little advertisement stuff, and we'll be back when we can.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Madison County Schools Sports Television. I'm Rick Mully with Calvin Creech, Athletic Director at Madison Southern. Nice sunny day right here, no elements to brave or anything. Nice day to play baseball. You can catch Madison County Sports School Sports Television on Facebook at MCS TV, or you can go to the website here, www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com, or go to the XS channel and watch this game on a replay on the Time Warner cable television. So right now we've got Madison Southern, and up right now is Connor Buchanan. Connor takes the ball there. Leading the second hitter is Lucas Owens, and Griffin Norris is batting third.
Yeah, Connor's one of my favorite players. I tell you, he's got the ability to drive that ball in the gaps, and if that third baseman plays him too far back, he'll lay one right down in front of him and be on first before they know it. So
he's got good speed where he can go to stretch a single into a double anytime.
Yep. He's probably not the prototypical leadoff batter, and I think this is the first year he's led off. He's a really good second hitter, but that lack of speed and having somebody that's really can get on the base paths and make something happen kind of forces him to play that role this year.
As time comes on with Coach Combs, when he gets to know all these students, he'll have a few more people maybe come out that didn't come out maybe. He's a pretty good guy, personality guy to talk to easily.
He's a great guy. He's one of those guys that can carry on a conversation with you, meet you in the hallways, has your day going. Just really just a genuine guy, and know where you stand with him, and loves this game of baseball, and that just makes me just happy as it can be.
Oh, that's great. Y'all done a good hire in right there. And like you said, he's going to be around for some time, have a commitment.
Yes. I believe that he'll be here as long as he wants to be here.
Great. Connor right there just took a base on balls there. He just trots off to first here. We don't know about Southern might have a little hit and run here, or we might have a steal coming up. So we'll see how this plays out. Lucas Collins getting looks over there, third base coach, so we'll see what's going to go on right here. See what they've got something going on. Baxter steps off the mound there to get the guy back on first, Connor. So Lucas ready gets in there, got stance going on. We're about ready to go. Baxter looks in from Danville, wind up. And the pitch, a little dribbler down on third base side, but foul.
I like that. Being aggressive up there, not waiting. I mean, no, he just walked the batter in front of him, but he saw something he liked and he went in and just swung at it.
That's one thing I think Combs would not know much about him, but I think he's going to be aggressive on here. Put pressure on your on the opposing team's defense, and you can get a few runs here.
Yeah, make them make plays.
Lucas looks again down third base side, so I feel like there's something going on right here. He shows bunt, brings it back, going there in second, slides in. Stolen base by Connor, as you just said. Connor makes things happen when he gets on.
Just about threw that ball in center field.
Yeah, if he threw that in center field, he's going through the races, isn't he? Going to third base.
All right, now we can get hit behind his runner here and see if we can make something happen.
And wind up from Danville's pitcher Baxter. And the
there we go.
Oh, a line drive to third, goes back to the second, dives in. Just right at him.
Yeah, you can't fault him for that. You hit that ball hard, just right in his glove.
Right in the glove. Can't do nothing about it. Vanover's coming up. Tell me a little bit about Vanover, the cleanup hitter.
Vanover just committed to go play college. He's been our number 3 or 4 or 5 hitter for the last 5 or 6 years. He's been playing with us since he was in the 7th grade. He's kind of like Norris, is that the team will revolve around with a lot of what he does.
And again, another big kid.
Mm-hmm. Having Norris up to bat now with Vanover behind him, that's a good 1-2 combination.
I think I got a little ahead of myself right there. It was Griffin's up right now, and that was Lucas that hit the third base there. So, and I think Griffin's got a lot of pop too. I think
he does. He hit a couple home runs last year, if I'm not mistaken, and hit one here at home. So he's definitely got the pop in his bat. Maybe being a little too selective at the plate right now. I'd like to see him just rip one. Gap this ball.
Yeah, the pitcher looks in and the windup. There it is. Oh, he went after that. He didn't get cheated on that swing.
No, he took his cuts there.
Connor still out in second here. Baxter looks in for Danville pitcher, and then in the windup and the pitch. Ball right there. Got a good eye on him right there.
I don't see how you look at that ball with 2 strikes.
Yeah, protect the plate a little bit, but he's comes a kind of guessing game on there a little bit. Pitcher moves it inside, outside, might throw something off speed or a curve, and it comes a guessing game.
This game is not easy.
And the windup and the pitch again. He hits to the right, the second base there, and this little pop fly there. 2 outs, man on second still. Connor's over there. Now we got Mr. Vanover.
That's right.
Can you tell me where he's going to college at? If that's okay, or?
I think he's going to Union College.
Okay.
With the Bulldogs, isn't that
I think
Union?
so.
Yeah, so we had a signing ceremony for him, I believe, a couple weeks ago. And he made his commitment, signed his letter of intent to go.
Great job. And I used to tell him early there in that first of the inning there that, academics, I know y'all stress that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. With grade checks once a week, and it's just it's nice when you look at those grades, you don't have to have a conversation with those kids about being ineligible to play because of their grades, because they put the time in the classroom that it takes along with the time it takes to prepare for their games.
He looks in the pitcher from Danville, and he looks back towards second, and there's the pitch. Oh, he took a little bit off of that. He kind of went around there about a half swing on Vanover. Kind of fooled him there, but we just alluded that there just a second ago about comes guess game. And like you said, this game is very hard to play.
Yeah, he did. He realized once he looked like he kind of lunged for that ball a little bit, committed himself, and just really couldn't hold up.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, he's looking a little bit back and forth, and there it goes. Took something off that one right there and got a little foul tip on that one.
Yeah, he had a cut on that.
So he needs me to put that little bit more weight on that back foot and this weight. This, like you said, when the first 2 pitchers that Southern faced they didn't throw the ball about 60 miles an hour. It's kind of hard to kind of pull the string on that until it comes, Another foul ball. On deck is John Meeks, and he's the center fielder for Southern. He's keeping a close eye on the pitchers, kind of just get his timing down on in there too.
Mm-hmm.
And the pitch. Pop up to the left side of the infield there and foul ground. The third baseman, 22, catches that ball. That was a good, outstanding play by Hamilton Young, the third baseman. Well, we're going to be right back again with some sponsorships right here. So we'll be back at Madison Southern Field with Coach Calvin Creech for the athletic department here, and I'm Rick Mully. We'll be back as soon as possible.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Baseball Diamond. Madison County School Sports Television is doing this game, and like I said, we're on Facebook at MCS TV, or you can go on the website www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com, or go to the Access Channel, Time Warner Cable, or you can go to YouTube, watch the replay of this game. I'm Rick Motley. I'm along with Calvin Creech. And we're back here at Danville Take the Plate here, and it is, I believe it is Tyler Crandall, the designated hitter. Big old boy there.
He is.
As we was talking a little bit there before game two, your job is all year long.
It
Can
is.
you kind of go through that process, what you kind of do?
Well,
Or all these other athletic directors think, oh, it's a limelight. They don't, you know what I mean? Oh, they do this. That's, not a hard job.
We start, I don't know about start, but once school is out, we're really getting ready for the next year. If we're not getting ready for the next year before school is ever out, we're planning drug testing for kids. We're doing coaches meetings. We're doing coaches clinics. We're just doing a number of things throughout the year that you need that summer where you don't have any sports to get those things organized. We're doing fall sports, which is by far our busiest year, between football and soccer and the boys and girls team and volleyball and cross country. There's just always something going on, and to get ready for that, you really have to plan the whole summer for the upcoming year.
A lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, and you've got a few people helping you a little bit. But gosh, Lord, there's no light in the tunnel, is it?
No, there's not. And you're kind of making me a little sad here.
Crandall just took a walk there, and so ball got away from catcher, though. He comes pick it up. But like I said, there's other at Eastern there. They're trying to go through a process of athletic director and stuff. Mm-hmm. Would you ever want to go to the college level? Or?
I don't believe so. I'm happy right where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it here at Southern, and if it's up to me, it'll be a long time before I leave. I'll be like Coach Combs. I hope I'm here on a long-term contract.
Right. I hear that. But it seems like you're very passionate what you do. You care about the kids.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely love it. I mean, everything from not just the sports, but, from our band. Our band is awesome. We have an incredible band director, and David Ratliff. And I just can't ask, support that the sports teams have from the other activities and organizations here is incredible.
Well, that was a good play right there. They had a kind of little pitch out there and threw back to first, and it kind of
almost got him.
He kind of bumped there a little bit on the ground, like it was a little closer than it should have been. So the man on first here, and Mullins up bat for Danville, and he was showing bunt there. So we'll see if Danville has anything going on. He's showing bunt there too. So he took the bat away. A good play by the catcher, Jonathan Ross, to stop that ball in the dirt there.
Yeah, Jonathan is a well of a catcher, just a rock behind the plate for us.
Seems like all of your coaches, you've got them in and play now, and the boys basketball coach there, and tell them a little about him. And I mean, he's very passionate. My hat's off to them. They went to kind of went to Central there and toe-to-toe a little bit in the game there. Mm-hmm. And they play with a lot of heart dedication. Caleb Miller got them all fired up.
Oh, yeah. That whole team is – I don't believe we started one senior. They got him.
Got him off there. Picked him off.
Woo. Good play by Norris and Devin. But, they will all – not all, but they'll start mostly seniors next year. And I really believe next year that Coach Buttry is going to have just an absolutely fantastic year.
He can't wait to get back, can he? I know him a little bit there, and we've talked a little bit before games, and just
Yeah,
games there.
He's biting at the bit to start some summer practices, start the kids, get them in the weight room a little bit more and trying to get them a little bigger and a little stronger like we were talking about earlier. And I think that there's going to be a newfound dedication to that in this offseason.
Now, are y'all looking at anything like, a lot of the colleges has food program dietitians and stuff like that? Do y'all think y'all can implement any of that, of what to eat, not to eat, and kind of get them going a little bit in that direction? Helps out a lot?
Well, we do have Coach Clark with the football team does have his brother as a nutritionist, and he comes by and he'll talk to Coach Clark about what these kids need to eat and put them on a regimen to depending on what they need, whether to lose weight or gain muscle. And he is really big into the nutrition for those kids. Does an absolute great job with that, just like he does with the football.
Right. Now, have you seen a thing since this Clark's, was it his third year?
Was his fourth year.
Did you see a change of that?
We saw a change from that very early on. Really probably in the last couple of years is where we really saw it bearing some fruit. As far as the kids' mental approach to eating better, eating right, getting their supplements, doing the little things. That's one of those little things that they need to do in the off season to prepare themselves, just to perform on the field.
Mullins just walked on there. He's on first there, and then we got Edison Stanfield. We got the right fielder up there, or left fielder, excuse me. Go down to first, back at, standing up. Well, what you was talking about right there, it gets the kids to think. It's a total process.
It is.
It can relate to how you do homework. You get in a routine, and everything falls into place.
Right, and I think that after the girls lost their game in the region, I had text Coach Simmons and told her that we never want it to end, but next year is always right now. And I think that's the mentality that most of our coaches have, that next year is always right now. We're always preparing for it, always doing what we can with our kids to prepare them for it. So, no off season.
Right. Sets them goals, and then, we go on with it.
That's right.
Stanville looks down to Danville's coach on third base. Griffin looks over to first. He pitches. Man going on sale. Throw down to second.
Might have had him if he'd have got it down.
Had it down there. And Reese Barker there backs up and gets the ball there. Got it kind of overthrown a little bit, a little high.
Yep. It looks like the batter swung at a ball there. He took off running and swung maybe to protect the runner and really swung at a bad pitch. But we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it any way we can get it. Center fielder Mason Schroeder's up. So the batters probably took notes on Griffin. Griffin's took notes on each batter. So this second time we go around the lineup here in the top of the second.
Yeah, I think you'll be more around the plate, too, this second time around.
Live right there. Let's go. Let's go, 2-3.
Norris looks in and pitches. Oh, he gets hold of that center field. He goes back, over the head in the gap right there. He throws in, running from second, scores. He goes up second. Schroeder does. Double. Had a little pop in the bat right there.
Yeah, he got that one up in that wind that constantly blows out to left field a little bit, and I think that helped him out. Had a beat on it, but just couldn't catch up.
Now batting Ben Mahan.
Ben Mahan is coming up on number 4 here, jersey number. Griffin's got to bear down here, see if we can get a strikeout here. Tell me some things you've learned over as you've been at Southern here for the last several years.
Mm-hmm.
See what have you implemented to get things going a little bit? How did you what was your process? How did you do this? Did you just learn on the fly, or did you have some data? Or
there's a lot of things to the athletic department that I never had a clue about until I got to be athletic director. One thing is the amount of money that it takes just to run an athletic program. There's no blank check out there that the central office gives us to run our sports programs, and trying to make us financially responsible, financially sound, so that we're able to give these kids everything that they need and that they deserve in order to improve wins, losses, look good out there on the field. That was a big part, and it continues to be a big part of what we're trying to do here, is trying to put things together for these kids. And we have a great bunch of coaches. We have great booster programs for most of our teams, and they really work hard to try to give these kids what they need.
All right, Griffith looks in again. And the pitch. That's good old strike right there.
That was an excellent pitch.
Stay right there. Come on, G.
Well, there was another walk to Mahan. He jogs down the first base. He got man on first, second.
That was kind of a big pitch right there. He'd have struck him out, or he would have got out by swinging. We're out of this inning. But now,
seems like Danville's they're sitting there trying to make him throw strikes, and they're this way, and they're not swinging in a lot of pitches. Mason Stram's up, the first baseman for Danville. It's old lefty there. There's a strike there right down the middle.
Watch this slap over here, Reese.
Griffith looks in, checks the runner on second, and the pitch. Ball hit to second base. Two hopper. There's one on second there. There's force play. Nice play. Nice play.
That was a very good play.
Well, we're going to have a brief for some sponsorship right here. So we'll be back at Berea, Kentucky in a few seconds.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back out here at Berea, Kentucky, it's Madison Southern baseball field, along with Calvin Creech, the AD. And I'm Rick Mobley, and Danville is on top 3-0 here. On the bottom second, we got John Meeks leading off. Easton Schaus on deck, and Ty Shad in the hole. We need to get these bats going.
Yeah, we could actually, make them work a little bit for their outs here. That would help out a lot, get us in a rhythm. Whether you're out or not, if you get that ball and make them work a little bit for your outs, we get in a little more of a rhythm.
Well, backs to let it rip right there. He just threw it right down the middle, get out of the head of the hitter. Though. A lot of these hitters, I think, it's a guess game. I'm going to wait till he throws a strike. Now, the pitcher, if he takes that attitude and starts humming that ball right down the middle,
and you can start hacking at him.
Then it becomes a guessing game. So,
or it becomes less of a guessing game.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, if you can hit my stuff,
here it is.
We'll see what happens.
That's right. My old baseball coach used to say, and I didn't understand it until I started coaching myself, was I would rather that them hit it over the fence than you walk a batter. And I never understood that. But, as you get older, you kind of understand that, when you walk batters, your fielders, they get bored. And
right.
And it really keeps everybody in the game when they're swinging and when they're hitting the ball.
John makes this foul that last pitch off. Another pitch down here, a little low.
Good eye.
It's like a little league, or when you start out with the coach pitch, what they call it now is, I always told them, get in your ready position. Let's
That's
go.
right.
Get in there. And if more you can, like you said, you can work the mound quick. Everybody's ready to go. You know.
Never take a pitch off.
But we've seen pitchers in Major League Baseball. They tie their shoe. They get the rosin bag. They walk around the mound.
Well, when you work quick as a pitcher, you really keep their fielders behind you really engaged in the game more. The last thing you want is for that third baseman all of a sudden realize there's a ball hit at him.
Meeks wanted that one, but he laid off a little bit. Then he got the ball out there, and that was awful close to take. But we'll take it right now. So
yeah, like I said, you get 2 strikes on you. It's hard for me to lay off those pitches, and they're close enough that you wonder.
Oh, he had let that one rip right there, and he went down swinging. When you get them 2 strikes, you got to protect that plate. Pete Rose always did. Crowd the plate right there. Whatever you got to do, shorten your bat up. Whatever you got to do, make contact.
Shorten that swing up, put the bat on the ball, and make a play on you.
Yes, sir. We got Easton Schaus up right now. Now, Captain, when you was playing, did you like stand in the front of the box, or did you want to be back in the hole where you can see the pitch a little bit better?
Well, it just depended. If I was batting against a pitcher that was a really fast pitcher, I want to stand back in the plate just a little bit more, give me a little more time to see the ball. And if I was batting against a guy that had a lot of junk, I wanted to scoot up in the box so that breaking ball didn't break as much, and I had more of a chance to hit it, in front of the plate instead of behind.
Pitch there's a little foul ball back at the screen.
And, that's where we're talking about those batters that go up to the plate. That second time around, now you've maybe got a good idea how fast he's throwing, what he's throwing, and it really helps that second time around. So the first time up, your guess is as good as mine about maybe where your best place to stand on that plate. But I was never one that had consistency with. I had to stand in this one spot right here.
Now, was you the type of the hitter, though, want to crowd the plate? Or did you kind of like, oh, God, if that curveball comes here, I want to look a little foolish? Or did you?
I don't think I ever crowded the plate. No, I'm not the tallest person in the world.
Ball hit to third baseman throws, and the play at first. Overthrow. Schaus goes back to the first, steps on the bag there. Overthrow.
Oh, he wanted to go to second.
Good play by Danville catcher. He ran down there. That's something a lot of the kids don't understand on some level there early in the middle school or before then a little bit in the Little League. Catcher needs to go down there to first base, back up. Hard for right fielder to come on down the tube. Both of them need to go.
Yeah, especially when there's nobody on base. It's a tremendous help when that happens.
Well, you say that run, that tying run. I mean,
you see that a lot more in the minors, and you'll see it in college a lot more than you do in the pros. But I remember, I think it was a catcher for the Astros that used to always go down the first base line if there was nobody on base. I can't remember who that is right now, but it's just one of those heads up hustle plays that if you can get your catcher to buy into that type of system, it's perfect.
Put him over, buddy.
We got Ty on the bat here, Ty Shad. He gets a little instruction from the third base coach, and we've got Schaus leading off. A good old lead on first base. We'll see if Danville pitcher throws over, he throws over. Back in time.
I believe that lead he's got right now is perfect.
Gets the pitcher a little worried, don't it?
Got me a little worried.
Yeah, he was way down there. So we'll see what happens right here. Dodds gets in the box. Easton's on first there, Shad. He leads off.
And his lead wasn't as much that time.
Yeah, he kind of marked a little line down there, I believe. Coach Thompson said, mark a little line with the cleat there. Don't go far down there. We don't want to get out of that in here. We got this guy on first. We're behind 3-0. Not a large lead. We can just chip away a little bit.
A run here, a run there. We're right back in this.
Ty's ready to go. Pitcher for Danville ready to go. Throws. Ball low. I think he's got him off his plan there. Some pitchers just can't pitch from the
stretch
there. So he got him a little worried. Don't know what he needs to do there. So
I hope he pitches from the stretch the rest of the game.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Oh, nice hit between the center there. Oh, drops in for a single. Man on second, man on first. Ty got a single there. And Reese Barker comes in up the plate and see if Reese can get a bear down here and get us a run here.
Let's go, Reese.
That was an Excellent piece of hitting right there. Waited on his pitch and just drove it to center field.
Next up, Mr. Reese Barker.
You know, that center field's got two choices. He can decide to try to catch it and let it go by him.
That's right.
Or just keep that runner at second base. So,
I'm like you as defense-wise, keep it in front of you. Don't let it go. But if you go for that and you're no man's land, the commitment go, that ball guts pay you, look out.
right, because you want to keep those forces on the bases if all possible.
And it could be a momentum change.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Reese. Get it going, baby. Get it going.
Okay, Danville pitcher there, box high, looks in. Reese looks at the pitcher. Here we go. Pitcher still kept on looking in. Here we go up. He steps off the rubber. I think he's a little agitated there. He's kind of had to rethink his process now.
Yeah, I think he's second guessing his pitches right there. I think him and the catcher wasn't communicating very well.
Here we go. He looks at second, throws the ball home. Inside. Reese kind of backs out of the way. Almost there. We'll get about a hit batting or a walk or anything, get on base.
We'll take it.
Had a guy in Little League used to stick his hand out and get hit on the hand there and then go to first base, and they didn't like that. Old Richmond Little League style there.
I don't know if I'd like that either.
I wouldn't either. If I was a team, I wouldn't like it either. Reese holds off on that one, takes the ball. Now, if I was Danville coach, what I'd probably call timeout here, come out and talk to my pitcher, say, calm down.
He's come out once already, so he's got a couple more trips before he'd have to take him out.
Oh, up the middle. Oh!
That was a great stop.
Double play, and that ball was stung by Reese, but the nice play by the shortstop. Picks it up, takes second to first for a twin killing there, and that kills Southern's rally. So at the 2 innings, it's 3-0 Danville, and we'll be back after we hear from our corporate sponsors.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Madison Southern baseball field. That is Reese Barker line drive up to the shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop from Danville in terms of double play. Reese stung that ball. Just a little bit over to a foot or something there, Calvin. We had a run or two there.
Yeah, we just, just a hop one way or the other right there could have really helped us out. But we're hitting the ball. We're getting on base, and things are going to happen.
Timing his pitches here, and everybody's seen him once. The next time we come in, we'll go through the batting lineup there.
Yeah, even the out we got there was a very hard hit ball. So you got to find those moments where you can take something from it, and we're coming around. We're hitting him.
As Danville pitcher Baxter comes up, yeah, he kind of get a little bit irritable right there a little bit. We got a man on first, second there, and Reese line a ball just stung the ball. Just hit them where they ain't. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get them gives so there's little flares goes into right field or left too.
Yeah, and the shortstop, like I said, made one heck of a play on that.
Yeah.
The flip to second baseman to first, just like it's drawn up in the way you want it to go, especially if you're a coach. So for that team, anyway.
I say Coach Morris for Danville was jumping up and down the dugout on that one.
Yeah, he said, "Good job, kids," on that. There's no doubt about that. Hey, it's a fair ball. Come on.
It's a fair ball. A pitcher.
It's a fair ball. Oh my God. Did it hit him?
I don't understand that call at all.
I don't understand that call either. That ball was in fair ground.
Unless it come up and hit him, but I didn't see it hit him.
Well, we got a little clarification there that maybe hit him a little bit there in the box there. So we don't have video replay, but Mr. Barker down there gave us a replay down there. So he's going to ask the first base umpire to see if he can overrule this call or not.
Well, but the first base umpire was the one that made the call that it was foul.
Foul. Okay, I don't think that's his call.
I don't either.
That should be
how can
behind
you
home
make that,
plate.
100 feet away?
Right. We don't know if who's behind. I think it's Atkins and Gancio. We don't know which one's behind the plate. We didn't get that clarification, but one of the two. But I don't know how you can call something all the way down first base. And that's a home plate umpire's judgment right there.
Mm-hmm.
As coach for Southern here, Combs comes out here, he just wants some clarification. Say, boys, we're the home team. We need to get one of them calls.
Yeah, he wanted to know, what the call was.
Yeah, I didn't. Everybody stood still there for 5 or 10 seconds, and we're sitting there, get the ball.
And and as a catcher, and I love Ross to death, but as a catcher, you play that ball like it's fair every time, and then if it's foul, then it's foul. But you play it like it's fair.
Right. That's the thing I just don't understand. Just like the college tournament game with UCLA, where the guy shot the ball, and for the other team there kind of blocked it, and they called goaltending. I'd have played that run on out, but they couldn't review that one. But play till the whistle or
That's
somebody
right.
calls time.
Yep.
A lot of these kids, I don't think, do that as, they're afraid to get a penalty maybe in football, and stuff like that. But,
but you never get penalized for playing until you hear that whistle before they make a call. So, but he strikes out. No harm done.
No harm, no foul. So we'll take that there. Hamilton Young's up, third baseman for Danville. Griffin settled down here in the last about half inning there. Here, found a little stride there in the second there. So.
Very close, good idea. Come on now. Come on, make a play here.
Pops up to center field or to left. Go a little curve to the left. Comes on, and it drops.
That was really right there in no man's land. It was a really hard ball for anybody to get to where it was hit.
But they called. He kept on calling. If you're going to call it there, that's mine. That's a long way to go to the left fielder, but I always taught up the center field's got reins.
Oh yeah.
So that was Meeks out there in center field, and I think is it Ty Shadden left?
It is. It is Ty Shadden.
So first few games of the season, you got to get people's tendencies and and who's the leader out there. I'm sure the coach for Southern Combs will go over that, and the next time we'll go over and we'll make sure we're going to not do that way with that. He's a man out there. He's the center fielder.
Right.
He should call that ball if he wants it. But man on first, and we got Roney on up for Danville, that is the catcher. And we've got one out. Shows bunt, but he pulls back and strike anyway. Now, this field there, it's David Gillum Field, isn't it?
That's what I think it should be.
Maybe it should be Calvin Creech's field.
No.
Roney Shides shows a sign of bunt, pulls back. Ball in dirt. Good play. Good play by Jonathan Ross there. He's knocked down several balls today.
Yeah, like I said, he's really solid behind the plate. Really has good communication skills with his pitchers, and defensively, you don't get a lot better than him.
Griffin looks in. Man on first takes a pretty good lead. He looks over, back shoulder, throws. Took something off of there, kind of buckled his knees there. That was one of them little 60-mile-an-hour ones, wasn't it?
It was.
Come on, one down. Roll it right here. Come on.
Got one here so we can get the ground out here, get the double play, get out here and get some runs here in the bottom of the third. A little bit outside there.
This is one of those important pitches again.
Now, like you were saying, if you was pitching, you want to come at me. Here's my stuff. If I'm going to come with my best stuff. You hit it.
That's right.
There's a pitch.
And
A little dribbler to first base. He comes over. Oh, pitches the 20 on there. Griffin got him out.
Play.
Great play. That's something they go usually in baseball and in big leagues, spring training.
That's right.
They hate to do them, but you got to do it.
Yep. I think Devin could have probably beat him to first, but it would have been close, and that's the play right there. Pitch it to your pitcher, and let him get that out at first base.
So we got 2 outs here. Danville on second there, Miss Hamilton Young. We've got Crandell up here, their DH. So, and like I said before, he's a big old boy. I say he goes probably about 220 around there, somewhere like that. So he swings. Nothing but air.
I don't know. 220 might be a little light. He is a big guy.
He is a big old boy. Griffin looks in, little lead off. Southern second baseman gets him back in there, and then steps off the rubber. Norris does. And Jonathan Ross comes out here and talks to Griffin. What do you think he's telling him on this right here? You think?
Let's stay in your groove. Just don't lose your batters. Stay in the zone. We're not trying to be cute here. You know, that curveball he threw him earlier was nice, but that's not where his bread and butter. Throw the ball over and let him hit it.
Griffin pitches.
Of course, you know, there's a runner on second base, so, you know, maybe they're working on their signs too. You know, that sequence changes every time you get somebody on second.
And you want to pitch him very careful right here, don't you? I mean, we can't give another run. That 4-run, that's kind of hard to do. 3, we okay. Oh, line drive up there. One hopper to center field. He throws it, cut off man, 25. Throws home. They called him out. Way to go. Nice play, nice play. Oh, my goodness, for center field back to shortstop, back to home there. Oh, my gosh, that was a great play.
Yeah, Devin threw that ball right on the money.
Right after their 2 1/3 half there, rather. It's 3-0 Danville, and we're going to be back for and hear some words from our corporate sponsors.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, Madison County School Sports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to David Gillum Field, or maybe Calvin Creech's field. So here we go. Southern just made an excellent play, and that ball was thrown back in, if I'm not mistaken, by Vanover. Perfect strike to the home plate, and we got the 3rd out right there. So, I mean, excellent. That ball was stung up the middle, so that was excellent execution by the defense.
It was.
As though Astros back in the mid-'80s and late 80s there, they'll pop up to the second baseman and a catch. But they used to stay in the thing with good pitching, good defense.
That's right. That's right.
Batting second, Connor Buchanan.
As Ross pops out the second baseman, Ben Mahan. So here we go. Here we got Connor Buchanan. So gains picked up a little bit right here.
Yeah, we're starting the 3rd time through the lineup now, so we need to start ripping the ball, getting on base.
Oh, that ball stung to shortstop. Great play, knocks it down. Good by Connor Buchanan.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there. Fought it off a little bit on his hands and just kind of pushed it the other way.
Now, when you was playing, though, did you like to kind of hit that first pitch? You thought, well, that's my pitch, or do I want to see a couple? Or depends on the game situation, though.
It kind of does, but, I was typically the kind of person who would take that first pitch, kind of see how fast it was going. Like I said, never taking a pitch off. If you're going to take that first pitch, kind of stride like you're going to swing so you can get that timing down. And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of situational hitting.
Right. Now, Lucas Owens up. He took one inside their ball. As Buchanan, I'm telling you, he's got lots of real estate down there. I think he's going to try to go into Tennessee there. So Southern, is it a time that you might want to do something for Southern? Coach Combs might have something on, maybe hit and run. We might have a steal just straight up. Or
yeah, a good old-fashioned hit and run would be nice. And there it is.
Goes shortstop, throws to first. Yeah, out up first. That was hit and run there. And Buchanan on second. That's the breaks sometimes where I think he had that base stolen, but they had a hit and run on.
Well, and, that put him in scoring position, and it forced the defense to kind of come to the ball, but you've got to do something.
Well, see if Griffin helps. He's up north up here. See if he can help the calls here. We got the guy on second. So do you think Connor might have a free reins up here doing something maybe, or do you want to run out of that end if he gets out on third,
No, he's staying right where he's at till that ball's hit.
Griffin takes a pitch inside there. So I'll tell you, Connor, now he's going to go into Georgia here next. He's taking a big lead there. Second baseman's not holding him on too much over there, and shortstop's behind him.
And I really think from the defense point of view, they know he's not going to go anywhere.
Foul back by Norris. He had a rip at that.
We get Connor in from second. That's a big run, so I don't think you take a chance of running him into an out at third.
And the pitch from Danville pitcher. Down the middle, strike. Now he's got 2 strikes. He's got to protect that plate. We about got to the backs of the pitcher for Danville the last inning. This unfortunate where the ball was hit. But we see if we can get a run here. Back steps off the rubber there. Get Mr. Buchanan back into Tennessee, so to speak.
Well, and that's good. Connor needs to do some things to get that pitcher to think about him, because the more he's thinking about him, the less he's thinking about his batter.
And here's the pitch. Ball hit to third baseman, dive, catches, throws to first base, and an out.
Wow. Some bang-bang plays at first today.
Well, that ends up to the third inning. Still Danville 3-0. We'll be back with some corporate sponsors, and we'll be back to you in a few seconds.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to David Gillum Field. We're Madison County School Sports Television. You can see us on Facebook or MCS TV on the Facebook there, www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com, or you can go to the website, or we can go to the Access channel on Time Warner or YouTube. I'm Rick Maldy, and I'm back with Calvin Creech, and I tell you what, Calvin's got a lot of moves. He's a dancing man.
Please now, don't build me up too much.
All these kids, he's right on their level. He's got that in touch with these kids around here at Southern. That's great, though. I mean, you got to relate these kids on some way, no matter if they're a sports athlete or this in the school environment. Either way, any student here at Southern. That's one thing I think about Southern the last few years. Both daughters goes here is it's a close knit group over here.
It really is. We have just a great group of teachers at the school and that care about our kids, and that's really a testament to not only to Mr. Gillum, who was here for quite a while, but to Mr. Cash and now Mr. Watkins. And we keep bringing in quality teachers to work with these kids that first and foremost on their minds is caring about these kids and their education and what happens to them.
Right, and I understand. I know about any kid can go after school and get some more from. I think the teacher teaches the Miss Coon.
Miss Coon, she's one of our math tutors that will stay with kids after school. But also all our subjects are represented for after-school tutoring during the week with transportation on Tuesdays. We'll even take you home.
That's great. I mean, it's education, education, education. I know you can't stress that enough, or any of the superintendents.
That's right.
For any county in the state of Kentucky, you had to have it.
Well, there's Griff strikes out Mullins.
But that's great to have where teachers come. I've talked to Miss Coon. She said, I like it because I help kids.
And she does. She is a tremendous asset to the school. There's days that, I just can't thank her enough for everything that she does.
And it's good to have that stuff funded that way. I mean, it builds role model stuff. It gets them in here. Mm-hmm. And like, anything else, kids wants to know, hey, they appreciate it. A little pat on the back. We all like a little pat on the back every now and then, don't we?
That's right. Some get it more than others.
That's right. But you got to have that team building, team concept. Mm-hmm. It's athletics, or it's at school, or anywhere. Stanfield's in here. He's took 2 pitches there, and that's the 9th hitter there. Maybe we need us to go there and throw one on, put it on the tee for him.
Griffin fell right there on that pitch, stumbled a little bit. Maybe he didn't hit his stride right.
They call a timeout here. Jonathan goes out here to talk to Griffin a little bit. As Stanfield goes back to the third base coach and see what he can do here. Now, I would think it might happen here. It's a 2-ball, no strike count, but we might see a little bunt down here on third base line. But the third baseman comes in a little bit. I think he kind of smelled that out a little bit. We'll see what happens here. First base, though, is far way back, so you never know. He might go to the right side of here.
He may.
Ball 3 there. Now, I'm going to pay a little more attention close there. Is Griffin overstriding a little bit, or is he out of rhythm a little bit, or is he?
I just think this being the first game of the year for seeing live action. He's just probably struggling like any other pitcher would.
Right.
Especially a hard thrower.
Stanfield takes a walk there, and we got Mason Schroeder up, the center fielder for Danville Admirals. A little short bus ride from Danville to here.
It's not too far, I would guess. What would you say, about 40 minutes, 45?
Yeah, somewhere in there. So
I don't know if they, if we got some good country roads, they could have come down, or they could have come to the interstate.
But a great day to play baseball.
It's an absolutely beautiful day out here. It almost rained us out.
He steals there, going to second. Overthrows, second baseman backs up.
I think Coach Combs got here about, 11 o'clock. I showed up about 11:30, and we worked on the field me and him worked on it for about an hour, and then the kids started showing up and working on it. But it almost rained this game out from the rain we had Thursday and Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had puddles on the field at 11:30 this morning.
There we go. That's an old hard ball going down there.
Coach Combs asked me, if we thought we could get this game in, and I told him, I said, I think we need to try. I think we need to get some diamond dust out here, throw it on the field, and see what we can do.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful field right here.
He's got this field looking absolutely wonderful.
Ball bouncing dirt. Benzo's done third base, and he is safe. Stanfield goes in, pop-up slide.
I think he caught him sleeping just a little bit there. I think he went to third, and Ross really didn't expect him to go.
Right.
I wouldn't expect him to go either, to tell you the truth. A good piece of heads up running.
Right. This what you just said a second ago right there. Pop up. Shortstop calls. Catches. Stanfield fakes. Goes back to third base.
Yeah.
Outstanding play there. He hollered mine. The left fielder backed off. Been a long run for him if he would try to get that ball.
Mm-hmm.
But as you were saying, you was out here this morning doing the field and stuff like that. So That's another one of them jobs of a athletic director. So, you know, like I said, there's a lot of things that goes on that nobody don't even see behind the scenes.
There is, and it's almost a 24/7 job. You don't stop because it's Saturday morning, and you love this game as much as I do, especially baseball, and you want to see these boys get this game in to get some rhythm to their season so they don't get so many rainouts, get back on our winning ways. You know, you don't mind doing stuff like that. It makes you feel good that they're out there playing right now, and you had a part to do with that.
A little bit outside there. But, you know, like we're talking about the concept 10 Bill and stuff, when they get out here, the kids, they help with doing the lines, dragging the field. It shows a good work ethic.
It does it, and they take pride in their field when they're the person responsible for getting it ready for the games. And me and Coach Combs have talked about that specifically.
A little bit inside on Mahan. Which he's given the tools to start off his program, a little discipline. Let's get together. Let's work things out, and we'll build up. We'll go with that mountain together.
That's right. You know, it all starts with fundamentals. It all starts at the base of a good group of kids, and you just try to build from that point forward. And I think you will.
Griffin winds up, looks over to third. For Stanfield, pitches home. Ooh, look good, look good.
Called that one a little low. Could have went either way.
Griffin looks in again, checks his runner Stanfield at third. And the pitch. Out of the ball. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It sets up a force play at second and gives the infield a little more options depending on how this ball is hit. So, like I said, it's not a terrible thing that he walked him.
Yeah, Mason comes up, the old left-hander. And we got breaking action right here. A little pitch coach going out.
He's going to change. Looks like Connor's going to come in and pitch.
Right fielder there, Connor Buchanan. So, well, we're going to take a little break from action here and here for the little sponsorships here. And we'll be back at here, David Gillens Field, Berea, Kentucky.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Field. Well, we got a pitching change there, and Connor's come in from right field to pitch, and Griffin Norris went to left field. Not a bad outing for Griffin.
I think Griffin went to the dugout.
Went to the dugout, okay. Not a bad outing. Third base, so we got Griffin on third. He went to third base, okay. Not a bad outing for him.
No.
I mean, first pitch, and you know, he goes about almost a little over 3 innings there, but you know, got 3 2/3, so not a bad outing. Just a little control problem, but you know, that's expected.
He's got that first game under his belt now, and he can just build and start improving on that.
And Mason Stram is batting for Danville. He just took a strike, and I think Connor's coming in here with a little attitude, and like, I'm going to shut the door on these guys.
Yeah, he's pitching pretty well right now.
We'll see if he might try to go in here, inside here, and jam him up a little bit. Yep, that's what he just did. Fouled it off the foot there. That's good. He's placing that ball. He's got a little hop in his step. He's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Good kid. Tell me a little bit about Connor there a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Connor is a great kid. One of those guys that just give you everything he's got, game in and game out, puts it together in the classroom, and personally just a great kid that you want to see in the hallways when you see him. Never in the office for any trouble. It's just he's one of those kids that just puts a smile on your face.
Mr. Amstad kind of steps out of the box there. That came off his ankle there pretty hard, though.
It did. It went right down and hit him right on that foot. And
Now,
You always hate it when that happens.
now Connor's got a thinking here, and he's thinking he's going to pitch me inside again. But if I'm Connor, he's coming as a guest game. Do you go outside a little bit?
I bet you anything he throws one outside here. Watch this.
There goes runner, go to second. No throw from there. Here's second base.
He tried to throw that one outside, just threw it in the dirt a little bit. Of course, Ross is always solid behind the plate, blocks that ball, and keeps that runner from third from coming home and scoring.
He is real solid back there. Nothing hardly gets past him. Watched a few games last year. We've done a few games for Madison County Sports TV. So here comes, he looks their way, throws in. Oh, he went out there. He tried to frame that one over there on Jonathan, but they didn't buy that one, the home plate umpire. I think that's Gancio. Now, he's got that battery, I think, about halfway. He's went inside, he's went outside, he's went outside. What are you going to do now?
He's going to have him guessing.
And the pitch. Throws a little bit off there. Oh, hit between the first and second there. Goes right field, picks up. Throw to 25. And overthrows the catcher. And runner goes to second. Stam.
I really don't think Devin wanted to throw that ball. He just let it go there at the last minute and knew as soon as he let go he should have never thrown that ball. Just a mental mistake.
That'll come in time where, Coach Combs will go over that and say, hey, in that set right there, if you don't, you better make sure 100% that you can get that guy. But if you got doubt, just hold the ball.
I really thought that what he was doing was just faking that throw to the catcher. I'll talk to him about that later and see what his mindset was on that. I really don't think he meant to throw that home.
So Danville's pitcher backs up, hits the ball left field there, goes to left fielder, and Stam comes in home, scores, long single there. Well, Connor right there threw that ball there, and he's getting the ball across the plate. They just hitting where the fielders are not, though. I mean, something's just going to have to bear down, get this out here.
Yeah, those two last balls were stung pretty well by the hitters. One found the hole between second, first, and just a shot to left field. Hit a rope.
Connor's on the mound here, looks in. Ball hit to third base. Norris up to Vanover, out. There we go. A lot of runs are scored with 2 outs.
Yep.
Very big percentage for whatever reason it happens. Well, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back from our corporate sponsors at Madison Southern High School, Berea, Kentucky.
24 hours, 7 days a week. 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Baseball Field. And we are Madison County School Sports Television. You can see us on Facebook, MCES TV, or www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com, or go to the website, and then the Access channel on Time Warner, or we can go to YouTube. I'm Rick Mulley, and we're back here with Calvin Creech. As Southern got a little bit out of the inning, but it was 2 outs, got the run there. If we got an out there, it would stop the bleeding.
It would have.
But 6-0, nothing's lost. We just got to get our bats going right here, and we've got Vanover up.
It'd be a good time for him to lay into one.
Yeah, they've seen this pitcher once, so they should have a little timing down, and he's pitched out of his jams so far. He's got hard hit balls, but it's been right at somebody.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Foul back.
Had a cut at that.
You laid off that pitch, that high pitch right there. So
that's a good sign. Maybe he's getting his eye down. He's just going to pick one out here and really rip it. It doesn't have to be a home run. Just a nice hit ball somewhere, fall in, get this team going.
There we go. This is what the doctor ordered right there.
We'll take that as well.
Well, if you can make this pitcher labor a little bit, he's been kind of a little bit inconsistent. And
he has.
Like you said, there's some situations. Some days the ball's going to be right over the plate, and then sometimes you just got to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Although Reds there a couple years ago, they seemed like they would try to hit the ball on the first, second pitch, and it gets them in trouble. I mean, you don't pitcher sitting there well through so many pitches in the fourth, fifth inning. I'm not even tired, so you got to make them pitchers work sometimes.
Yep, that's exactly right.
There's John Meeks there, fouled one off to the third base side.
If we can get Devin over to second from first here after that walk, maybe we got somebody that'll drive him in.
Vanover takes a little small lead over here on first base. Meeks a little slow grounder to shortstop. To second. Back to first. He is safe on first. Nice hustle by John there.
Let's go 6.
That brings Easton Shout up.
Easton Shout.
Now, this time we might have a little something go on, a little steal or a little anything. Do we just play it safe here, you think?
I wouldn't imagine right now you'd want to steal.
There's a pitch by the Danville pitcher, and ball one there. The Downs pitcher there, Brian Baxa, just seems like he's got a rabbit there, the little four-leaf clover rather, in his pocket, and when he dials something up, and it just works out for him. And the small hit ball to second base. Throw to first, out. Advances runner on second, John. So we've got Reese Barker, and then I think in the bottom of the second there, or bottom third rather, he stung the ball. He's coming up. I'm sorry, right there. It's Ty Shad first, then Reese is in the deck there.
Yeah, maybe Shad gets on right here, and Reese come up behind him. And
do you kind of work him right here, pitcher? Do you take that first pitch, or do you go after it, or
kind of late in the game here? I think I'm swinging at that first strike.
Right. He took a little bit off that pitch right there.
He tried to call time right before he pitched it, and the umpire didn't give it to him, so it might have got him off his stride just a little bit. But I'm swinging at the first strike I see.
You're very aggressive, aren't you?
Well, late in a game like this, got a runner on second. He's been around the plate mostly the game. If you're going to be aggressive, this would be the time to do it.
Ball hit to short, back to first, third out.
Man.
Well, went very quickly right there. Southern bats are coming around, but they're hitting right at where they ain't. So, but after 4 innings, it's 6-0. And we'll be back with our after we see our corporate sponsors a little bit here, and we'll be right back in a second.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Well, welcome back. We're in Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Field. I'm Rick Mobley, and along with me is Calvin Creech, AD Athletic Director at the big Madison Southern. Well, we run up the bats up there in the bottom of the fourth there, but this, like I said, they're hitting more they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're coming around a little bit, but just we need one of them to get through and somebody to score and get on a roll. A couple of runs an inning here, and just see what we can do here before the bottom of the seventh.
Second inning for Connor Buchanan. Come on, reliever Griffin Norris. Not a bad outing. There's something to start. Mm-hmm. First game he's pitched there, game 3 for Southern. He'll build on that, and Coach Combs, after this game, I'm sure he'll talk about good things and some stuff that we need to improve on.
Right.
And John Rooney's for the Admirals there of Danville. Ball in the dirt again. I'm telling you that the Jonathan Ross has stopped about every ball that has came in the dirt. He's very quick on his feet. Can you elaborate how a catcher does that? His agility, he's ready on his toes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you better throw it over top of him if you're going to get it by him.
Yeah. Little line drive there. Hits the shortstop. Throws deep in the hole. Safe. Good effort. Reese Barker throws it over there. This in that no man's land of the ball. We're just hitting the deep in the hole.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough play there for anybody.
Tough play.
That infield back there is probably about 10, 15 feet deeper than it should be anyway. So that's probably from short left field where he threw that ball to first.
Tyler Crandell, the next player to bat for Danville, the DH, as we said. I said 220 pounds. I think about 250.
All right, I'll go with 250, 240, 250.
You know, be like Roy D. Mercer. How big a fella are you?
That's right. He's a very big fella.
So Crandall's up here. And one thing I think is about Danville, they've been really selective when they're up there.
Mm-hmm.
And they've worked the count on Griffin and worked a little bit count on Connor, but Connor's getting the ball over there.
Connor's getting his first pitch or two over for strikes, trying to get ahead of the batters, doing a fairly good job. And he's putting it out there and letting them hit it.
And we got a defense out here. We got other 8 guys here. You know, we can go to catch the ball.
That's right.
Get a grounder, whatever. We can turn a double play here and be out. So with 2 outs, we need 1 more out, though. But little charity toss back over to first base.
Keeping him honest.
Just keep him honest a little bit. As Crandall, he's way in front of the box there. So, you know, as a pitcher, pick up on that and maybe throw something inside there, and he's kind of close to the plate. Another little charity toss.
I can't imagine that Danville would want to run at this situation.
No, you're up 6-0. Just take your time. I would think they would want to do that. But Crandall up there, he gets set. Connor takes the ball. He pitches. Ooh, there was a nice pitch there. Nice pitch. He kind of took a little bit off of that pitch there.
Yeah, he was out ahead of that one.
You know, just like in the big leagues, if you can change speeds, you're going to have a long career.
Yeah, it's real important that, you know, not to throw all curveballs and fastballs, but you got to take something off that fastball. You got to go inside, outside, high, low. And that's just the part of being a pitcher, not just throwing it.
Took another one off there.
They say foul tip that one off.
It's like Chapman for the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, you know, when you throw something 98, 100 mile an hour, and all of a sudden you throw something off speed of 75. If he ever gets that down that slow of 75, not 85, I mean, that's still fast. But if he ever gets down to 75 mile an hour, he's going to buckle some knees. They're going to have to go have surgery.
That's a good point.
No ground ball to shortstop. Barker gets it. Throws second. Force out. And back to first. Not in time. The ball gets loose. Runners comes back to first there. Nice play by Reese Barker.
Hey, good job out there.
Reese is like a vacuum out there. I think he catches anything that sits his way.
Yeah, he's doing really well out there. I believe this is the first time he's played short this year because Griffin has been at short. Unless the first game he did. I don't think he did, but he's doing a really good job out there holding his own.
Coach Morris comes in here, and he pulls Mullins, and he has substitution. We'll see what he's going to do.
The plate. So, you know, that's just an example of coach keep coaching.
Always coaching, always through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Work on some things that you can maybe work for the next game. It builds on some stuff.
That's right.
Hey, good job.
Sorry, takes the ball right there.
Good job back there.
Okay, Connor's there. Checks the runner on first base. Little look over there. Wind up and go home. He's going for second. Throw down the second baseman. And
got him.
Oh. They call safe on that.
Must have missed the tag.
Must miss the tag, like I was saying there. So good thing pick up for Lucas Owens. Picked the ball up there and looked pretty close to us, but we can't see him right behind there.
There's no argument from Lucas, and he didn't look disappointed in the call, so he must have saw something been right there that we just didn't see from up here.
Kind of like you were saying there, I kind of surprised a little bit him kind of still in there in 6-0 lead. And
well, of course, he did swing at that pitch, so maybe there was a hit and run on there.
Foul tip behind the screen.
Of course, sometimes you got those kids that just take off.
Yes, I can see that. Their eyes kind of get big as saucers, like, oh, I think I can go.
Yeah, I was one of those.
Now, if it might have been a different story, did you ever get caught stealing and you kind of had coach come over there when you come off the field, you're like, I thought you gave me the steal sign, coach.
Yeah, I don't remember ever getting caught stealing when I wasn't supposed to steal. Not that I didn't, I just don't remember it.
All right, we got 2 strikes on him right here.
He struck him out.
Oh, we struck him out? Okay. We got Stanfield coming up.
Now up, Nelson Stanfield.
Now, that's the guy that looks like you want to keep him off the base paths.
Yeah, quick speed, and I think he had a long single last at bat.
Mm-hmm. He's the guy that went to third on that ball that dropped in front of Ross that didn't really expect him to go to third. So.
Oh, I got 2. Let's go.
Trying to keep him a little bit on there, come back to second, but there's the pitch. Oh, slow right there. He broke that one pretty good on him.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been trying to go to that right side and poke something through. Owens went over to keep the runner close, and I think he was trying to scoot something to that right side.
So, and then there's another one right on top of the plate and forward here. Like I think I would come in on inside on him right there, and there we go. Took something off that pitch.
Did definitely take something off that pitch.
And like you said before, then when you start throwing them 55, 60 mile an hour thing, it's just kind of like it seems that the hitter wants to just smack it and then they can't catch up to it. Got 2 strikes on Stanfield. Connor looks in, pitch, ball high.
I think my problem was I don't think I was brave enough to stay that close to the plate. And he's really right on top of it.
And the pitch. Foul tip. Catcher didn't hang on. There we go, back to the mound. Connor Buchanan, what I've seen so far, he just comes right after you. He just comes and comes and comes, you know.
He's definitely keeping the ball in the strike zone. You know, he's throwing it a little low in the strike zone, a little high, and he's kind of keeping the batters off their stride just a little bit.
Oh, that pitch looked like right down the middle, and he calls the ball. And I kind of picked around the corner there, and I thought it was dead right down the middle.
Well, I tell you what, from about 130 feet away, that looked real good.
Looked pretty good.
All right, ball defense.
Connor looks in. Looks back at second. Throws. Another little off-speed pitch popped up to the second baseman. Owens got it. There we go. After 4.5, 6-0 Danville. We'll be right back after we hear a word from our corporate sponsors.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Field. I'm Rick Mully, and this is old Calvin Creech, OAD. Calvin's told me a lot of things, what his job is, and does an outstanding job. He's got a role of support staff, good teachers here, good principal. Everything works together. It's a melting pot. Everybody's got to work together.
Yep.
So we're back here, and Reese Barker leads off here for Southern in the bottom of the fifth. Reese has hit the ball twice and stung the first time he was up, he stung the ball.
He did.
Oh, kind of jams him in there a little bit. I think it might have hit that hand a little bit. He shakes that hand a little bit.
He just looks a little disgusted. I think it must have hit him in the hand. He's really shaking it.
Reese Raton here as Danville pitcher throws. He throws that speed way down. So Reese has got a 2-strike count here. And Boxshot has pitched a pretty good game. He's had a couple of help on a couple of innings and got out of there. Reese pops it up to the pitcher mound. He closed the glove and out. So we got one out for Southern.
Now batting Adam Carmen.
Adam Carmen's batting for Jonathan Ross, as I take it. I think so. We didn't have him on our list there. We just had to get that word from Madison Southern booth people here in the old press box.
Yeah, Adam's a senior this year. He had to sit out last year. Had a torn rotator cuff. He really spent all the baseball season and summer really rehabbing that, and it's continues to be a little bit of a work in progress. But he is cleared to play and enjoying his senior year and hits one right up the middle.
Rips that right up the middle. So
right on cue.
So Adam did. We have to set it out there before though. Was he a starter?
I can't remember if he started his sophomore year or not. I think he tried to pitch his sophomore year mostly. And then last year, I know he was relegated to the bench.
Now up, number 3.
And really, I think he helped Coach Hahn, do a little bit of the pitch calling last year.
Right.
So he was really involved.
Well, this might be a rally right here. We got the man on first right off the bat, and we got Connor up. Right down the middle. He's this guy's got long stamina for the first third game of the year for him. And
yeah, it's probably the hardest pitch he's thrown in the last couple innings.
Yeah. Looks in. The pitch in the dirt. Nice play for the catcher for Danville. That's Roney. We got Lucas on deck right here, so we get something going on here, so we can get a couple runs pushed across here, so we get back in the game and put a little pressure on them. I don't think he got cheated on that swing, so
no, he was swinging for the school on that one, I believe. Shorten something up here.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Took a little bit there, and he got in front of that one a little bit. Yep. Out back. He's just a little under. When that ball goes back to the screen like that, he's just a tad under.
Yeah, he had a beat on that one. Focus.
Another foul back there. So being very interested on this next pitch, what this pitcher does. And what he's done before, he's took something off there and kind of buckled him a little bit.
You would think he's going to come with the heat here. That's what I would be guessing. Let's see what happens.
A little bit outside there, but Baxa looks over there for first base. And delivery up high.
He's working the pitcher. Now, this is a good at-bat right here.
Looks the runner on first. And the delivery. He threw something slow. He was looking for the fastball, and here comes all speed. I don't think that even hit 30 mile an hour.
You just
never know.
2 strikes, you got to swing at that.
Yeah, you got to protect the play.
Have to swing.
Lucas Owens up, second baseman. He looks down the third base coach and see what he gives him directions to go do. Here's the pitch. Down the middle. Now he came with fastball in that, so he's got him off balance a little bit.
Yep.
Delivery from Baxa.
Same thing there. Come back with that slow curveball.
Slow, very slow. I think that'd take about 3 days to get there, I believe. So, but
time that one with a calendar.
And there's a pitch. Hits the ball to right field. Lazy can of corn looks like catch. And that's it. That wraps up Southern on the bottom of the 5th. And after 5 innings, 6-0 Admirals of Danville, Kentucky. We'll take a short break from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back at here, Berea, Kentucky, at Madison Southern Baseball Field, along with Calvin Creech. I'm Rick Marbley. So far, it's going to be a little building here, but it's only 6-0. But I mean, nothing's late in baseball. Anything come through, and
yeah, you got to play all 7 innings. You have to put it together.
It just takes that one break. Get something getting going. Get your rally caps on.
That's right.
What other spring sports does Southern have? We talked a few about the other one. I know y'all golf, men's and boys. I mean, men's and girls golf. Or
no, that's a fall sport too. That's one
that's
that I forgot to mention earlier. We have our boys baseball and softball, and then we have track, and then we have tennis. So we've got those 4 going on right now. Dance is down in South Carolina right now in a competition, so I think that's the last thing they have for the year. And it's a national competition, so, it's like you said earlier, it stays active year-round.
Yeah, we was kind of talking about it before, or maybe that first inning, that you might as well say, put me a cot up here in my office.
That's right.
Give me a refrigerator, TV where I can watch more sports.
Yeah. But people tease me about that all the time, saying, "Wouldn't you just here last night?" I said, "Yeah, I went home long enough to sleep and then come back this morning." So, between being athletic director and also being the assistant principal here, it's just it's nonstop during the day, and it tends to be nonstop at night when you go to all these sporting events. But
the side ball was stung at the center field there, picked up, throw back in, runner goes back to first. I know what I've been hearing. I think is it Vicky Grant that does the girls golf.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been telling me a lot that if more people can get involved in that sports, there's your scholarship to college.
Yeah, the girls, if you can, and you don't have to be a great girls golfer to get a scholarship to college. That's why she always encourages these middle schoolers to start young and our high schoolers to come out and try golf, because it is a pathway to getting scholarships.
Nice pitch right there by Connor, right down there, strong. He's throwing the heat.
Go turn it.
Mayan up for Danville. Going on second there. Ball, lazy fly ball to right field. We squeeze it. Back in. There we go. We got one out right there. Man on first still. We've got Mason Stram up, the third hitter for the Danville Admirals. Same way with archery too. What I hear on that, if you can go to get your college thing, get in there with it too. So there's a lot of sports, and the thing I like about archery, anybody can play it.
Oh yeah.
But you better be good, because it's taken off. If you don't hit 285 or 290, you think, well, that's where compete starts. Base hit to right field, throw it in. What Southern needs right now is a big old twin killing.
Yeah, we could definitely have a double play right here.
Jonathan over here talks to the coach. And see if
Now up, Brian backs up.
I think.
Yeah, it was Austin Adams. We had a change there in the last inning. He comes over there and gets some strikes there. He just wondered about something. That's a good thing. Call timeout. Hey, if I don't know what's going on, let me make sure.
And I'd imagine that, like I said, with the other trips to the mound, it probably has something to do with that runner being on second base and calling signs is what I would think. And, he may be calling signs directly from the dugout. But it's kind of hard to do, because you can't be throwing a curveball to your catcher and then him thinking it's going to be a fastball. So they really need to communicate between the dugout.
There's a double steal there, pass ball. Man second, third. Yeah, everybody got to get on the same page there. There's been a lot of times where they get crossed up thinking curved, and it's a fastball, and it kind of gets maybe a little bit somebody could get hurt there. So
yeah, as a catcher, it's all with your mitt position. And you're going to turn that mitt one way for one pitch, and you're going to turn another for a different pitch, and you really need to be on the same page with the pitcher.
Oh, nice pitch. He took something off there. There's my next question right here. You've got first base open, 6-0. You got one out. Do you want to go and walk this, or do you want to pitch to this batter? If you load them up, you got to force. You got to any base you can turn to.
Right now I'm just trying to get this batter out. I'm not thinking about putting him to first base. If anything, right now it's trying to get him out for the team not playing strategy right now because it's not a 5-6 game. I'm telling him to go after this batter. Go after this one, then we'll worry about the next batter when he gets up there.
And we'll see what Connor comes up with fastball. He takes something off there against his counterpart, the pitcher here from Danville.
He hasn't thrown a lot of fastballs. So I think he took something off that one too.
Fly ball to left field. Catches. He's going home. Oh, fakes home. Good play by left fielder. Get that ball in. And Griffin got that ball turned around, pivot, and ready to go.
Yep.
Great play. That's execution. That's what Combs is looking for probably because, like you said, good defense will stop a lot of stuff. I can catch the ball. I can throw somebody out or whatever I need to do.
That's right.
Now, like you just said, as a head coach, Creech here said, let's go after him. And it paid off. We got 2 outs here. It's been second, third.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's had a pretty good game, this young kid has.
Another pop up.
There we go. Going to get out of this inning.
There and catches. There, nice inning, nice inning. No runs. Still 6-0 after 5.5. We're going to take a quick break for our corporate sponsors, and we'll be right back at Berea, Kentucky.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Back at Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern Field, and we're Madison County School Sports Television. We're on Facebook, MCSTV, www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Just go to the website there, and we're on the Access channel for Time Warner Cable and also YouTube to watch the replay of the game. As Brian Baxter goes to first base, pitched a well of the game, got out a couple of jams there. And when we go back on there is Mason Stam goes to pitching, old lefty.
Yeah.
So
we were just saying there in the break that I don't know about bringing a left-hander against these right-handed bats coming up is the best thing to do, but I guess you had to replace him sooner or later. And did pitch a heck of a game. Anytime you shut a team out, you can't get much better than that.
We'll see what Griffin Norris does right here against old lefty here. So time will tell. See what happens this inning. If we can scratch a few runs off here, maybe get 3 runs. Let's cut it in half.
That's right. Let's make it interesting anyway.
Those in there, Griff. This pitcher here, Stram, he's coming after 2.
Yep. He's not wasting any time. Kind of come in kind of like Connor did and just throwing it right over the plate and saying hit it.
There's the pitch. Took some off that one. Lord, he took that some off there. That came around, get here back Tuesday again, them 3-day one there. So there's one out there. Then we got Vanover coming up. Vanover, I'm thinking, he needs to sit on this first pitch and let's go at it.
Yeah, I'd say right now let's just be aggressive.
Oh, that was about a 40-foot there, and that kind of went in the catcher's there, off the dirt there. So
I'm surprised they didn't hit him. It looked like it was close to.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, he drives that to right field.
There we go.
In there. Got a nice hit to right field.
Good piece of hitting.
Then we got John Meeks coming up.
Now up, number 2, John Meeks.
Again, I just can't get over just a nice spring day of probably around 67 degrees and stuff. And as you told me earlier that y'all worked on the field, didn't know y'all get the game in. And
yeah, I'm sure glad that we did. I mean, what a great day it's turned out to be for baseball.
Ball gets waits for catcher, and Vanover goes down second. We got something going on here. Well, maybe a little momentum might be switching here. Just takes that one little hit, one little pass ball, and then bingo, bango, you maybe got a run in here.
That's right.
Manufacture a run any way you can. Sam looks in. Meeks at the plate. Steps off the rubber. Calls time. He motions catcher come out. I believe that is Roney. So they just want to make sure and kind of get on that same page too.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what that was, going through those signs. So now you did say fastball, right?
Looks back second there. Gets Vanover back a little bit. He's not a really good lead, but here's the pitch. Oh, my goodness. There was another, I think, might hit 30.
Yeah, he definitely threw that breaking ball slow over that outside part of the plate and let it drop right over the middle.
Here we go here, and the pitch. Another took off that one there.
Same pitch.
Now, we went over this already. Do you think when he's throwing these off speed and slow curves and anything like that, do you go back in the box and see a little longer? Because if you're up to the front, everything looks if you can pick the ball up from his hand, is he hiding that? If he had that ball a little bit more, can he pick it up?
I do the opposite. I go up to the front of the plate when he's throwing that curve ball. I want to get as less break on that as possible.
Here we go again. He looks back to second. Steps off the rubber.
Now, I'd be really surprised here if he didn't come back throwing something hard after those 2 straight curve balls. It'll make that 70-mile-an-hour fastball look like 80.
He looks in, the catcher. Looks back second. Here comes the pitch. A little high. Made lots of difference when you get some runners on there where them pitchers got to slow down a little bit. It ain't that big old wind up and coming down and nothing.
Yeah, you get in that stretch, you've got to come to that set position and just fire.
There's another slow pitch there. We got a ball there. So Southern might have something brewing here. Now, Calvin, you think he come back with that fastball now? He came up with that slow pitch again.
I think he throws him another curveball.
Here we go. Looks back a second, and the pitch.
Through the heat.
Through the heat right there, and just went down swinging there. So Easton Child's up. There's 2 outs for Southern. Man on second. We got a manufacturer run here.
Have we had anybody on third base today?
No. As far as we've went, it's been second base.
Well, we need to break that streak right here.
Now, Vanover took a bigger lead. There's nobody holding on, so they're going to give him a little lead there. And unless coach for Danville says otherwise here, but it's 6-0.
Yeah, his run.
This run don't mean nothing at all. So
get in your regular position and just catch this ball if it's it to you.
Here goes Schaus is waiting. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Here we go. He looks back second. Coming toward home, and the pitch. Outside a little bit there, so we're taking a few pitches there. Catcher comes out. Time's called. Sometimes you got them pitchers that want to nibble a little bit on the corner. Then when they want to come in here, then, and by that time, I think you just need to come after them,
Right. You know, he's had that curveball working for him, so he may come back with that right here.
So Schaus is in, and here comes the pitch to Schaus.
Nope. Good eye.
Walk. There we go. We got a man on first, second. And here comes up Ty Shad. Ty, if he gets a good old hit right here, we score maybe a run, maybe two. You never know.
And Ty can definitely hit this ball into the gaps here. So if he gets something he likes, I expect him to completely drive this ball.
You still jump on that first pitch?
If it's there, yeah.
Pitcher looks in. Got this time's called.
Now that's what he tried to do that last at bat, and the umpire wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, if you Ty right here, would you kind of pester him a little bit, kind of call time out every now and then? Let me do my big kick, cleans off my cleats, and kind of get him, slow down out of his rhythm a little bit.
As long as it doesn't get him out of his.
Ball outside there, and he threw that off-speed pitch again. I mean. Gets in there, gets waving the bat back and forth there. Pitcher looks back to second. He comes home with it. Pops up too short. It might drop in. We're going back second base. Going back. Good, great play by the second baseman. That gets the 3 outs. That was a good catch by Ben Mahan for Danville Admirals. After 6 innings here, it's 6-0 at Berea Southern. Madison Southern Field here. I'm Rick Marver with Calvin Creech. We're going to take a little break. We'll hear from some sponsors, and we'll be back here in a few seconds.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
We are Madison County's School Sports Television. Get us on Facebook at MCSTV or www.MadisonCountySchoolSports.com or the Access Channel Time Warner, or find us on YouTube. Well, we have a pitching change right now. We've got Chase Robinson. He's a sophomore coming in. We're going to get his feet wet here a little bit. So, Connor Buchanan pitched a few good innings right there for him, and he's going on there and take a day off here the rest of the day. So. Yep,
pitched a great. Come in and do exactly what we need him to do. Throw pitches over the plate, let the guys hit them, let our defense get involved in the game. They just happened to just hit a few where we weren't. So.
And I like Connor. Connor's it seems like he loves the game. He plays hard for it, and I like to have everyone like Connor right there. Look like he's just Charlie Hustle, old Pete Rose. That's who I identified with when I was a kid.
Yeah, he's a gamer, that's for sure.
We got John Roney for Danville Admirals up to bat. And seems like Chase throws a little hard, too, right here. I heard that mitt pop. And there's a pitch.
Coming inside.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to own that. Well, most of these kids wouldn't know Bob Gibson, but Bob Gibson back in the day owned that plate. You didn't take that plate from him.
That's right. In the same mold that Roger Clement threw. He owned the inside part of the plate, and if you don't like it, then it's too bad. You're just going to get hit.
That's right, yeah. As he walks him right here. But pitcher's got to take that plate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stand too close, you might get hit every now and then. They might not feel too good. But so, you know what? If you want to be up there and be a man about it, be on there and crowd that plate, you get hit, so it happens.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I stood off the plate a little bit. I wasn't getting hit by any pitch if I could help it. Those hurt.
Madison Goodman is in the game right now, and he is taking Tyler Crandall's spot there. So it's good to get these other players in that sometimes don't get time, but you never know when you might have an injury or somebody's sick or something, to get in there and get a game experience there.
That's right.
Then you might find a diamond in the rough. You never know.
Yeah, but you never know if you don't give these kids a chance right in the heat of the moment to get in there and play with the rest of these guys. And Chase may be somebody that you put in there anyway. He's around the plate. He's missing, but he's right around the plate.
Right around the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Go relax.
He looks over at first, throws home. He's not missing by much. He's right in there. Chase winds up, throws home. I'll tell you, he's not missing by much, and he's got good control.
No, I think he's hit that same spot 3 times in a row, and it's just off the inside part of that plate. You know, give Danville credit. I mean, it's tough to look at the pitch that close and not swing.
Here comes another pitch. That goes down low, throws to second base on the steal. He's in there, standing up.
It didn't matter. It's ball 4 anyway.
Ball 4.
First year as well. This is along with Coach Frith. That's his first year. He's a math teacher here at the school, and Rigsby doesn't teach at the school, but he's come in to help the pitchers, and has really been a great asset to Coach Combs this year.
Got to have a good supporting staff of your coaches, a pitching coach, maybe a hitting coach, and
absolutely,
you know, a little bit of everything to get everybody. You know, that's your job. I don't have to do it. I can't do everything.
It's really hard for the head coach to be everything to everybody.
You know, just like you're going to be at one place at one time and stuff.
Well,
so,
I don't know. I think I've seen me at other places at times.
So Danville's got a man on first, second, and Mullins up to bat here in the top of the 7th. So in the windup pitch, he took something off that one and went outside on that one.
Yeah, he wanted to chase that one.
He kind of smiled there at the pitch. So he's having a good time out there. You know, it's just be loose out there, and it's experience for him. Oh, that's fastball. Ball hit there. Griffin Norris up on third, throws first. Good pickup, but dropped the ball. We got loaded bases.
And that was a good pickup by Griff. He just really threw across his body and slung it just a little bit and threw it in the dirt, and Devin almost come up with a great play at first base there.
Next up, Ellison Stanfield.
Coach Morse there has got a change here. Stanfield goes out, and Beasley comes in. Jalen Beasley on 27. So he's emptying a lot of the bench right there. So
who fielded that ball? Was that Norris or was that Reese that fielded that ball?
Norris.
Okay.
So like you said, you came across the body. He came across the body there, and it's kind of, you know, off balance throw a little bit. We got loaded bases here. Hopefully we can get one maybe knocked back to the mound, and we can get the old double play here. Pass ball.
It's going home.
Runner comes home. He is out. That was a good play. Way to go, pitcher. Heads it still in the game there, and the catcher throws it to, flips to, and gets him out at home. Got a man on second, third. They move up. Coach Morse over there for Danville, kind of on third base there because he shakes his head and stuff. So,
he thinks the Blue missed that one. So, but you know you're supposed to as the coach for the team that got the out called on you.
Chase looks in and he throws. A little high, a little high. Chase gets a sign. And the pitch. Pops straight up. Out of play. Well, I'm really impressed with Chase there that come on that relieved Connor, and both of them they've went after the batters, and they've, you know, it shows that you can, you got your fielders out there and, get an out and stuff like that, so we can get out of here on the inning here.
Now, you like seeing your pitchers be aggressive.
The only thing I would hate, though, when you get them pitchers come in and they walk. They walk.
Yeah.
And that would, as a coach, would perturb me as much as anything else on the field. If they hit it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, this is a fielder you really want them hitting the ball too.
Just like you were saying, you're sitting there, if they don't hit, you're sitting there, you're kind of back on your feet, you're walking around. And
that's right.
Head's not in the game, but there you go Chase, looks back on third, throws the pitch, throws a little something off speed patch, foul right out behind the home plate. Now Chase comes back here with a little curve here. Does he go right after it?
Right after him. Ooh, very good stop.
Good idea.
Austin Adams on there is a good stop for Austin.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought that Paul had already went by him, but he reached out there and grabbed that and kept that run at third because he was scoring for sure on that.
Here goes Chase again. Delivery at home. Oh, he took a lot there and got that little heater on him right there. Nice pitch, nice pitch. I think they found either a middle reliever or the closer.
Excellent job. Coming back and really challenging the batter.
Number 14, Mason Schroeder.
Leadoff man Mason Schroeder's back up to bat for the Admirals.
Left-handed batter, got to be quick.
Chase looks in and throws the pitch. Now he gives him on that outside corner. If you be consistent, what most umpires tell you? I'm going to give you that call.
That's right.
Well,
he gave him that one.
So we got the old strike on Mason. Well, I guarantee you Mason be swinging at this pitch. Oh, well, no, he got away from him a little bit there.
Yeah, he kind of aimed that one. Sometimes you just got to throw it.
Here we go again. He looks over there third, throws pitch. Oh, he threw that one right there, and he was waiting on that off speed, and then it came in there. There's 2 runs scored for Danville.
Now, that was a good piece of hitting right there. I mean, he did exactly everything we wanted him to do. It just, we wasn't where he hit it.
Next for Danville, we have Ben Mahan up. Top 7th here, 2 more runs in where it's 8-0 Danville.
Now up, Ben Mahan.
He came back with some heat right there.
Came back to heat there. And, and Chase probably learned something right there. Is just we had a couple strikes there, and we come in there with something there. He pitched before, same amount of speed there. But the batter, give credit to him, he guessed right, and it comes to a little guessing game. Oh, get away from him. Throws down to second. Safe there. Mason Schroeder's on second base. And we had Mahan here in batting. Mahan sets in. Here comes Chase. Looks back at second. Throws them. And straight up. Going the right side of the field there. Out of play. And Chase, what I've said is Chase, when he goes after a hitter with his fastball stuff, I think that if that's your bread and butter, that's what you need to go after. In most cases there. But off speed or a curve is nice to go in there. But if your bread and butter about that fastball, you'll live or die by it. Now he took the off pitch there, deep in the hole short. Reese Barker comes up with it, throws the first. I guess by the first baseman. On Vanover. Vanover gets the ball.
Well, and Reese know that he had to get rid of that ball really quick too. He was deep back in the hole trying to throw that to first.
Now up, Mason Stam.
Mason Stam is up. He replaced Brian Baxton a couple innings ago. Mason, another left-handed hitter. There's a little heat on there.
Yeah, that's one thing you like about youth is he doesn't know he's not supposed to throw that fastball like that every time. Mm-hmm. You get a little older and you start knowing some pitches that you can throw, and these younger guys are just laying it out there.
There was a pitch out right there, and they was thinking that he might be stealing on there. Again, there's 2 outs and a lot of runs or this scored whatever. I just it just blows my mind. And pass ball there, low down.
Got him. Yep.
He is out. Got Strams out. 3 outs there. Well, we're going to take a little break. It's 9-0 at the top of the 7th. Danville Admirals winning, and we'll be back after a short message.
Small car, big coverage. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Welcome back to Berea, Kentucky at Madison Southern's baseball field. 10-0. We're on the bottom of the 7th here, and I'm Rick Mulvey. I'm along with Calvin Creech, AD director at Madison Southern High School. But what a great day for baseball! You know, when you get that first few games, and the grass smells, and you smell the hot dogs downstairs. I'm starving for Marvin right now, but it's a great thing, atmosphere to have and things. When baseball season opens up in spring.
Yeah, it's my favorite time of the year, especially when you start hearing those gloves pop with the balls throwing and the crack of the bat, and it's just a special time of the year, especially if you love baseball.
We got Clay Turpin up pinch hitting.
Let's go, Clay.
Lefty on lefty right here, so we'll see who wins the battle here.
Mm, 3-0.
Well, Clay takes there. He's ready to go. 3-1. So. And the pitch. Ball 4. As Clay takes his base here, we got Austin Adams up, the catcher. He's done a nice job. Come in here for Jonathan Ross.
Now batting number 1, Austin Adams.
Got to always have a backup catcher.
That's right. That's right. He's got something to aspire to if he watches the way that Ross plays defense. It's hard to fill those shoes, but he's really done a good job today.
Stram looks in, and here's the pitch. Yeah, he took a little bit off of that one right there. He kind of bounced in front of there.
Sure did.
Catcher goes up there, Roney, and he said he's sitting there, boys. Let's get this over with. He wants to go home. They might have got a little mixed up on that signal there. It could have been maybe. Don't know for sure, but
Or he may have just been encouraging him to throw it over the plate and let him hit it with a 9-run lead. Let's take our chances.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Gets old ball and glove, ready to roll to the home, and the pitch. Nice stop for Roney there.
Well, whatever he told him didn't work.
Didn't work. So, he's pitched, if I'm not mistaken, this is his, I think, third inning. Maybe. Is he running out of gas a little bit?
I don't know.
Well, time will tell, won't it?
It will.
And there's the pitch. I don't think so. He kind of took that one right down the middle, didn't he?
Yep.
Turpin on first, a little ball hit to behind the mound there. Here he's hustling, and that nice play by the second baseman for Danville Admirals, Ben Mahan. Nice play. Got behind the old lefty there. He couldn't go fall back. It hit on the right side of the mound.
That's right. A good play by the second baseman. Comes across, charging right at the mound, turns across his body, throws a strike to first baseman.
Chase is up here. First at bat here, and Chase has done a real good job coming in here. First time out on the mound, I'm assuming, this year. And the pitch, right down the middle, takes for a strike. Here's a windup by the Stam. And the pitch. Oh, he took off there, and he
swung way late on that.
Yeah, way late. I think the ball hit the mitt, then he swung. So things happen like that. That's something that, early in the third game of the season that you'll have to just work on. And the pitch strikes him out. Lucas Owen up here. Southern down to their final at. Sam looks back at second. And the pitch. Oh, he brought the heat there and go to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws out. 3 outs. Danville made it close there. Nice hustle. The ball game 10-0. Danville Admirals win 9-0. And we have a Jack Burford player of the game, and I think Mr. Creech is going to come up for us for Madison Southern. And who do you choose for today's game?
I believe we're going to choose Connor Buchanan for our player of the game, just because of the way he came in, threw the ball over the plate. Come in, got a couple of hits for us, I believe, in the game, and just really played a good game, looking for that bright spot in a 9-0 game. I believe he's the one that did that for us.
Something to build on. Let's kind of little talk about that. Just a few little innings where seeing Danville found ways to get a hit with 2 outs. And I think we gave up probably, I'm going to say, if I could look at the books, it's probably around 6 to 8 runs with 2 outs.
Right.
We get it out here or there, we're in this game.
And if we get those 2 out hits, we're right in the middle of this.
Well, we got the Jack Burford player of the game is Connor Buchanan, well-deserved and stuff like that. Each team comes out here shaking hands and everything else. I'd like to thank our sponsor for today's game for Madison County School Sports TV television. Like I said, we're on Facebook, and also we're www.MadisonCountySchoolsSports.com. That's the website, or we can go on the XS channel for Time Warner Cable or YouTube. This is Rick Mobley and Calvin Creech. It's been a pleasure, Calvin. You're the man because you always, game time, you're there. Thank you for helping us out today. And what a beautiful complex you have here.
Thank you.
And great high school, what I know about teachers and everything, academics. Real great there. And, we will see you probably in the weeks to come, more than likely on a game on Saturday somewhere. It will be at Southern or Madison Central. This is Rick Mobley, and with the Calvin Creech, we're signing off from Berea, Kentucky. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with Scenic Cabin Rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.